Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chris with House 11 2022. House 1122. Man, all right. And first of all, I want to say gratitude for all those who have been liking up the videos and subscribing to the channel. It has been crazy. I'm enjoying it. Um, Most importantly, about the video, use your discernment. I'm not trying to press an idea on you. I believe that people have the ability to choose their own beliefs. It's just to open up our minds, use a little awareness. I do want to wake us up because a lot of us are closed off to different things. But again, use your own discernment. With that being said, let's get right into the video. Let's do it.
We are now officially in the middle of the shift. And what's happening is the old world is pulling on the new world. And that effect that is going on up there trickles down here to the earth. So you have this spiritual battle that is taking place. At the same time, the physical world is being removed. You may notice recently that you keep losing items around the house, or your belongings just keep disappearing and reappearing. This is the new normal. A lot of us are falling back on our family and friends. Even couples that have been together for years, they are finally breaking up. This is because of the shift that is happening. It's all about your conscious and vibration now. You have a left path and a right path. Your left path will be those who are still stuck in the third dimension. They are still stuck in this material realm, and they cannot think outside the box. Some souls come here and get trapped in this prison, but your whole goal is to ascend. You must break this mental lock and go higher. Now the path on the right, these will be all your people who are trying to grow and are shifting. They are always trying to expand their knowledge. They don't have this big ego and think they know it all. They love to grow. Now you must remember, we are all energy. Energy is everything. We are just living a human experience. The energy within is more important than your meat suit. You must continue to grow mentally. It's you that carry the torch for your family. You carry the torch for younger generations. And you must make the ascension and become an ascended master. You have a choice. We all do. And you must learn yourself before you can learn anything else. Ashe.
I do agree with self-mastery. What you guys think? That's interesting.
You exist on two planes. What had happened was this. It's simple. You used to be gods. Then your third eye closed up and these two eyes, the visible world became more clear and the spiritual world became more dim till it shut down. You went to sleep in the underworld, which is inside of your head. There's a demon. It's not a demon, it's a god. It's the hidden god, and it's asleep. And it's dreaming. And everything that you're going through in your life is dreams. That's what that ego is. You got to get this. I'm telling you. This is the deep gnosis. This is what's going on. It is dreams. That's why they say I've been born again. The Bible tell you I'm coming in the light. I got a new thing, and this is a new spirit. This is a dream. This is all a nightmare.
So Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett actually is it takes a little bit of time to get a good understanding of Bobby, but Bobby is pretty significant figure in the conscious community. So, what do you guys think about that?
You gotta be willing to sacrifice when you're on this spiritual journey. Certain friendships ain't gonna work out. Certain relationships ain't gonna work out. You gonna fall out with family members. You gotta be willing to sacrifice. That is, if you want to tap into your higher self, if you want to become that better version of yourself, if you want to allow your spirit to wake up. Because let's be honest, anybody who had to do the work, and go through the spiritual warfare and have to cut people off, when you look back and be like, man, all these people I had to cut off, it's been my flesh, it's been my mind, it's been my ego clinging on to these people. But I low-key been knowing these things the whole time. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Now you're starting to align with your spirit. That's what's happening. Because a lot of these things we already know. We already know. We already be knowing. We just try to hold on. We hold on to the potential of people. We hold on to memories of people. We want people to ascend with us, but no, everybody has their journey. You know, you're gonna outgrow people. People have outgrown us. That's just the way of life. Everybody is just at their different season, living their life, walking their pace on their own journey. So the best thing we can do is do what's in line for us. You know, walk with God, be on our journey, and show empathy and compassion to the people around us. You get what I'm saying? You got to be mindful. You the main character in your story, and they got their own story going on, and we the side character in their story. So just be mindful and align yourself, man. Align yourself, cause deep down you already know. That voice telling you to do right, that feeling you get when you're around people, you're like, man, I know something off. You know, but you'll go right back to doing the things that you're doing, being around the people you know you ain't supposed to be around, because you're scared of that change. It's uncomfortable. Embrace that change. Because that feeling of you being uncomfortable, that's your spirit trying to tell you to wake up, come on, we gotta go. Because your spirit knows it's calling. You just gotta get aligned. You gotta get aligned with it. God bless. And just keep being better. Shalom.
That's interesting right there, boy. I think that's the hardest thing for me is um I would like the people that I love to also get the same information in the same, but I have to also recognize that they're on an individual journey. Now, intellectually, I understand that, but emotionally, we must understand that. And then spiritually, we must understand it as well. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys connect with what my brother said there? That's interesting.
Like I always say, as long as you have marks in the middle of your right hand palm, understand that you have powers lying dormant on the inside of you, which you're not making use of. And in this very video, I'm going to reveal to you how to wake up the powers on the inside of you, which is of positivity. How do you invoke? This is what you need to do. When the sun is rising in the morning, before you step out or before you say good morning to anybody, open up the middle of your right hand palm. Make sure it is close to your mouth and then say, in the name that is above every other name, I wake up every spirit that is of positivity lying dormant on the inside of me. The spirit of love, the spirit of favor, the spirit of life in abundance, the spirit of wisdom, the spirit of knowledge, the spirit of understanding, and every other positive spirit that is lying on the inside of me that is destined to walk with me and make life better for me. I declare on this day that all of you become active in my life today, tomorrow, and forever. And because I have spoken, so shall it be. And then you blow breeze in the middle of your palm 3 times. And then touch it on your forehead 3 times. The reason why you touched it on your forehead 3 times is the word, the powers that you've woken up on the inside of you, coming into your spiritual star. Everyone born into the world has a spiritual star, which is responsible for everything happening in their life. Now that you have, through this process, woken the spirit, the good positive spirit on the inside of you to remain active, you need to bring it into your spiritual star, which your physical eyes cannot see, which is located here. Once you touch it 3 times, go out on that day and see how favored you will become. Go out on that day and see how people will be blessing you. See how different and unique you will look in the presence of everyone. This is how powerful the powers on the inside of you is. Wake them with this pattern and you will testify to the glory of the Creator.
Very interesting. You guys let me know if you try that practice. I would have to watch it a few more times, but I do believe in the power of affirming to yourself. And we all have power. The thing is, what do you actually believe?
Dreams carry messages. Dreaming is a low-powered astral projection. You are leaving the physical body, the conscious mind, into the subconscious realms of the astral imagination realm. Astral plane is the screen in your mind that allows you to imagine an apple. If you see Jesus in your dream, this is not Jesus. It is your belief materializing in the fourth dimension, the imagination realm. You know when you have them dreams when people are chasing you? This is a negative aspect of your mind which is materializing itself. All of the trauma, all of the negative events that have happened are stored within your subconscious, and these are materializing itself and showing it to you in your dreams. Everything in your dream is an aspect of your own mind, therefore it is showing you messages. If you cannot control your dreams, this is your subconscious controlling the dream. You can advance physically and get big muscles, and you can advance mentally, accessing other worlds beyond physicality. You can't control your dreams because you think it's just a dream, when it's not. It's actually a whole other reality. You are a multi-dimensional consciousness. You must remove the program of it's just a dream. Before you go to sleep, consciously think and feel and believe that you will control your dream. Throughout the day, you need to be doing reality checks by pinching yourself and saying, am I dreaming? This will train your subconscious mind to say this while you are dreaming, and when you pinch yourself in your dream, you will become lucid. Once you are lucid, you can then go gain knowledge and do whatever you want in the realms of the mind. Whatever you do, never look into a mirror. Dream.
I've been awake in a dream, fully awake in a dream one time in my life. Now I was practicing it though. So I haven't actively practiced it in a while, but I was practicing it at the time. And I was actually at work, sleep on my lunch break in my car. And I I knew exactly where my physical body was, but in the dream I could have any type of thought and it would just instantly appear. It was actually one of the most refreshing experiences I've ever had. One of the most refreshing experiences. Uh, but I haven't actively tried to get back to that state. I wonder if I can get back there if I actively tried it. So you guys let me know if you've ever lucid dreamed in the comments. And if you have, kind of go into some detail about it.
When you know who you are, then you're not easily controlled. You're not easily led because you can see the truth. Why they consider opening the third eye dangerous? And this is forcing it open, because anywhere you go now, you can read a book or get on the internet and find out how to open your third eye. So some people do things to induce the opening of the third eye. They say that that is dangerous because the third eye opening should be a gradual process, just like a fruit ripening. A fruit that is sun ripened on a tree is much better than a fruit that is has induced ripening. So when you induce the opening of your third eye, it may be a shock to your system, because now you're able to have heightened awareness of your own five senses plus. So you're going to be able to see more. So you're able to see auras, you're able to sense energy, subtle energy. You know that situation where someone walks into the room and you're able to say straight off, I don't like that person, or I like that person. Because you're able to see a lot more than their physical. You're able to see the energetic aspects of them. You're able to hear more, so it means that you're actually able to hear perhaps voices from other realms. You're able to hear more frequency-wise as well, more range. So a lot of musicians, most musicians, the third eye is...
Now I do agree that you should take your time doing any of these practices. A lot of times we try to rush into it. And I think that's why sometimes people have negative experiences, because when we do open up our awareness, or we get access to some information that we're unaware of, or not unaware of, I'm sorry, excuse me, but unprepared for or not ready for. It could actually be more detrimental than it can be good for us. So slowly do these things. I think the first thing you should do, again, is start taking care of your the physical aspect of your being, right? For a spiritual gain. So take care of the physical body. Start working out. Start eating healthy for the spiritual gain. And as we start to hit new levels, we're ready for these new experiences. But most people go right into, these heavy experiences of awareness. And in the case that we open these things or these areas up, it can be more harmful than it can be good. We may not be ready for that information. Okay. Let me know what you think.
Now, what's on your nasty old mind?
I'm gonna read
Now, what's
that.
on your nasty old
All right, real quick. Let me pause it. All right. Topics to research spirituality. What is spirituality? Roots of spirituality, chakras, intuition, meditation, self awareness, consciousness, gratitude, huge, shadow work, ego death. Um, what's that? Master your mind, energy work, dimensions, grounding, 48 laws of power, sun gazing, moon gazing, mirror work, crystals, self concept, cleansing, protection, dream interpretation. You don't have to do all of them. You don't have to, research all of them. But start where you are, right? Start where you are. I think meditation is huge. Gratitude is huge. Grounding is huge. Start understanding yourself is huge. Um, and you can go where you feel led to, but don't believe that you have to go through all these works. I'm a sun gazer. I do like to sit out in the sun, put my foot in the ground, and just be present. I am a meditator. Uh, very powerful things. I think for me personally, when I do these things consistently, I'm able to balance out my day, along as well as eating healthy and working out and those type of things. But very interesting stuff. So
In 1994, I was watching this movie called Warlock. And in the movie, this guy pulled out a pocket watch. And I said to myself mentally, I said, man, I would like to have one of those. And I continued to watch the movie. I forgot that I said that. The very next day, man, I went out, got in my car, and went out there to go on the block. And the very first person pulled up on me and said, man, something told me, man, that you would want to have this right here. They pulled out one of those doggone pocket watches. What's the odds of that? Magnetics. Hey, yo, peace. Listen, man, I'm Judge, man, coming right back at you. Some of that real talk real fast, man. Hey, man, everything that exists in our existence, either we magnetically drawn things to us, or we have magnetically pushed things away. That's how magnets works, positive and negative sides. Now, if you don't have control over your magnetics, you could pull all kind of random things into your existence. I just gave you an example of that. But the very best thing for us to do is to try to take control over our electromagnetic field so we won't have just anything popping up into our existence. Because sometimes you could see things on television and it'll come into your existence. Sometimes you can hear things, you know what I'm saying, on the radio, and it'll come to your existence. And you've seen a few rap artists make songs about themselves being unalived, and it happened.
mm-hmm.
Right. So we have this ability. So the very best thing for us to do is to take control of this mental space that we occupy called the mind. Because the mind manipulates your electromagnetic field. And if your mind is chaotic, man, chaotic things are going to happen to you. And one of the ways to start reprogramming the mind or getting the mind in check is to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Deal with you. Now, one of the things that helped me out is that, man, I get in the mirror. Now, when I say I get in the mirror, that means I get in the mirror to reprogram and to deal with things, past traumas and all that stuff. Because sometimes you need to chastise yourself. And who's the best person to chastise you? You. So get you a mirror. Go out and buy you one or use one in your house, but make sure it's a mirror that only you look at. No one else. One day I'm going to give you the science of mirrors. But make sure it's a mirror that you only look at. And when you're done with it, you cover that mirror up. But when you're getting ready to go into your session, you take your mirror, you set it up wherever you're going to be sitting. Have your little wine, have your little smoke, whatever makes you calm. Have your incense burn, whatever makes you calm. Do it. You have free will to do as I will. Set this stuff up, and then get into that mirror and start asking yourself questions. What do I really want in life? And talk out loud. Ask yourself, what do I really want in life? Why is it that I can't get past certain things? Why can't I leave this person? And sit back and be 100% honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Start questioning yourself about your sexuality. Question yourself about your laziness and why you're lazy. Question yourself about why you're over obedient to certain people. Get in that mirror and deal with you, because if you don't deal with yourself, someone else is going to deal with you, and you may not like how they deal with you. Now, I just heard recently that they said scientists are just now saying that if you talk to yourself, I'm going to say talk at yourself, but if you talk at yourself out loud, it reprograms your DNA. Get in that mirror, y'all. Take control of the things that you pull into your life and the things you don't, and the things you push away in your life. Because your electromagnetic field manipulates your existence. Peace and blessings. This is your man, L. Judge. Boom, I'm out.
I like that. Now, I've never heard of the magic mirror. That's interesting to me. I've heard of like different aspects of the mirror, but not the way that he explained it. If you've heard of it, let me know in the comments. But then also, if you want me to put together some videos regarding the magic mirror, I can look them up and we can watch them together. And again, I don't watch these videos before I play them. I do allow the intro to start, and if it catches my attention, I'll save it, and then I say let's watch it later. And I try to do it live with you guys. So if that's something that you want me to put together, let me know in the comments, and I'll put that together, and we'll watch it together. Maybe do I'll set up like a date in a time where we can watch it live together, and you guys be in the chat box. But you guys gotta let me know that. Okay. All right. Moving on.
People that vibrate high energetically remove access. People that vibrate the highest energetically remove access. And when I use the language remove access, what exactly am I talking about? You have been removing people's access to you and your life once you realize they are no longer aligned with you. Let me give you an analogy. You are now an exclusive club, the most exclusive club in New York City. And the majority of people that are coming up to the door to this exclusive club in New York City, which is you, they are not getting in. They're looking at their passes and it's saying access denied. Because you got to be a certain caliber to get into this exclusive club in New York City, which is you. And when I talk about caliber, we're not talking about money. We're talking about mindset and quality of character. You, my friend, you have been removing access to people. You've been removing the access they have to you and your life. Because you now realize that so many people, like the people, they're not aligned with you anymore. They're not adding any value to your life. They are not pouring into you. There's no reciprocation when it comes to that relationship anymore. Because you have been working on you, raising your vibration, stepping into your truest self, stepping into the truth, educating yourself, working on your finances, working on your health, eating better, looking better. You've just been working on yourself day in and day out. So people, there are people from your past and people from your present. They no longer align with you. So that card that they have to put into the door to get in, now when they look at it, it says denied access. Because you initiated that. You see people that vibrate the highest, they're happy, they're fulfilled, they're magnetic, and they're abundant. They're removing access. They're removing access. Okay? You see people that vibrate high energetically, they're very demure about it when they remove people's access from their life. Because it's really not a big deal. This is just how you live now. This is just how you live now. When people are no longer aligning with who you really are, you have no problem removing access because you're operating at a different level now. You're not down here anymore. You're not down here anymore. You're up here. So the higher level you go in energy, frequency, and vibration, it's going to be more people's access that you have to remove. It's kind of like removing dead weight off of your ankles. You cannot rise. It's like removing dead weight, period. You cannot rise. You cannot rise if you have dead weight. You have to remove access. See, there's something that we all have to understand. The majority of people are not removing access to people that's in their life. Even if they realize that people are no longer aligning with them, they're still allowing everyone access to them. And they want to understand why they are remaining stagnant. They want to understand why they're always at a low vibration. They always want to understand why they're not feeling good. They always understand why they keep going through the cycles. They always want to understand why they can't get to where they need to go. They always want to understand why their mind is not thinking on the right track. Because they are not removing access to people that need to be removed from their lives. Remove access. Some of those cards are going to say access denied, and there's absolutely nothing wrong about it. It's not being disrespectful. It's actually a form of self-love. Every single time that you remove somebody's access to you, it's a form of self-love because you know who you really are. And you're not just going to let anybody into your circle. Because you know who you are. You know the level at which you're operating. And you understand your mindset. It's only people that don't really know who they are. And they're trying to be people pleasers. And they're trying to be everywhere with everyone. Who's afraid to remove access. People pleasing is never going to get you anywhere. You see people that vibrate high energetically.
It's just long with it though.
They are going to remove access from them so fast the first time that you become disrespectful. There is no second time with them because they're so in tune with who they are. They're so in tune with their energy, frequency, and vibration. They're protecting their peace so strong. They're going to protect it. And they're going to remove access to anyone that threatens that peace because they know their peace is the most important thing that they have. My name is Gabrieliana, and if you have found anything in this video to be helpful, please follow me. Also, check out the books in my showcase, and I recommend that you purchase them all. Have you been struggling to raise your vibration? Do you feel like you've been...
It's just a little long-winded, but I get what she's trying to say. She could have got there a little sooner, but essentially, remove access. That's what's up. You guys let me know what you guys think in the comment. Haven't you realized yet? I'm guessing it's just saying you are the light.
When you have a negative thought, you have to raise your frequency. You have to do something actively to raise your frequency. If you stay stuck in a lesson, you're looping. They call that looping when you're thinking about it, No, you have to honor the commitment. And I honor the commitment that I made to myself. I don't care where I'm at. I'm going to go do fitness. I'm going to raise my frequency by committing the act of self-love. When you have a negative thought, you have to raise your frequency. You have to do something actively to raise your frequency. If you stay stuck in a lesson, you're looping. They call that looping when you're thinking about it. No.
Oh, it's a quick little video. Look like the video caught me looping. But that's a fact. It's something as simple as that. Like discipline yourself to eat healthy, discipline yourself to work out is an act of self-love. That is the first level of self-love. It's those things like that A lot of times we want to, we saying, we're affirming to ourselves, which are all, these are all really good, but you have to commit to something. And once you commit to oftentimes the things you don't want to do mostly, and you push yourself through it daily, and it's not about being perfect. Again, it was one video that talks about, if my goal is to do 10 push-ups and I'm only at one, as long as I'm doing my one, I'm good. Then my goal is next is to get to two. Then my next goal is to get to three, and just keep gradually building from that point on. But that's how this thing starts to work out. We have to start implementing the self-love through the commitment to ourselves in this journey. And to me, that's
You have to honor the commitment.
that's what healing really is, right? So, simple, not easy, but it's simple.
Let's talk about how to raise your vibrational frequency. Raising your vibration allows your manifestations to come into your life faster. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Here are 5 simple ways to elevate your frequency. 1. Be mindful of the music you listen to. Music directly impacts your energy. High vibrational music or frequencies like 528 Hertz can uplift your mood and align you with positive energy. Limit exposure to low vibrational music about heartbreak or negativity. Instead, choose songs or sounds that make you feel empowered. 2. Connect with nature. Ground yourself by walking barefoot on grass or earth. Visualize energy from the earth flowing through your body, restoring balance. Spending time in nature, even a daily walk, can reduce stress and elevate your mood. 3. Practice self-care. Taking care of your body and mind is essential. Drink water, move your body, eat nutritious foods, and spend time on activities that bring you joy. Self-care is an act of love that raises your vibration. 4. Meditate and visualize. Daily meditations can help you detach from negativity and align with your goals. Visualize yourself in the quantum field, vibrating at the frequency of your desires. 5. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with uplifting people and set boundaries with those who drain you. Use visualization techniques like imagining yourself in a protective bubble to shield against negative energy. Your vibration is the foundation of your reality. Elevate it, and you'll see the world transform around you. If you're ready to align with your desires effortlessly, there's a powerful video waiting for you. It reveals a simple 7-second brainwave ritual to unlock your potential. Take action now by checking the link on our page.
Excellent high vibrational videos there. So this is the thing. What do you guys think about what we just watched? I think they're amazing videos, and a lot of these things, a lot of the practice can be implemented very easily. As you see, raising your vibration, a lot of it is simply grounding, putting your feet in the grass, get out in nature, eating healthy, working out, mindfulness, visualization. These are simple practices. You don't have to go get all these other things. These are things that you have naturally to start raising your vibration, start becoming aware of your thought, change the language that you say. If you catch yourself speaking negative, it's not about changing automatic, but if you catch yourself in a negative thought form, stop in the moment and flip it in that moment. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, my name is Chris. This is with House 1122, and we appreciate you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Until next time, peace.
Hotter in the summer, yeah. Hotter in the summer, the winter don't stand.